What is up everybody, AJ here, back again and with another video. First of all, excuse me looking sleepy and tired AF because right now, as of this video being recorded, I'm not kidding you, it's 4:39 in the... god dang it. It's about 4:40 in the morning right over here. Because in 20 minutes time, PlayStation will drop their state of play presentation, and to be honest with you, right, I didn't expect the PlayStation to drop their state of play just 2 days before the Summer Games Fest, which is in about 2 days time. And as a matter of fact, right, I did do some what to expect for Summer Games Fest at first, but considering the fact that PlayStation has decided to drop their state of play, right, allow me to show you what I'm expecting for Summer Games Fest, and then at the same time what I'm gonna expect for the state of play. So let me just switch this damn thing to whatever here. So yes, as you can see, I made my own what I'm expecting for originally for Summer Games Fest at first, but I'm not sure whether it will appear in the state of play or not. So just assume that this list is for the state of play Summer Games Fest, and then there's the Xbox game presentation, which will be a day or 2 days after the Summer Games Fest. And let's not forget about, I'm not sure whether Nintendo will be dropping their own direct after the Xbox game presentation. So let's just assume that this list is for the non-entry presentation. So let's start things off with Bandai Namco. So I just want to see a Tales of Xillia remaster, because from what I understand, like, Tales of Xillia is only available on the PS3 only, never available on any other modern console, and it's never available on PC as a matter of fact. So at the very least, right, I want to see a Tales of Xillia remastered, or at least be available on PC. Because so far there are other Tales games that are available on PC, which are Tales of Zestiria, Berseria, Vesperia, Arise, and Graces F, and lastly Symphonia as well. But Xillia 1 and Xillia 2 so far have not been available on PC. So I kinda wanna see Xillia to be available remastered on modern consoles, and also to be available on PC. And then the next one is, this is just another copy of mine, but I wanna see a Gundam Extreme Versus game to be available on PC, because so far that game to this day is still only available on arcades and only on PlayStation consoles, never on PC. Because for those of you guys didn't know, Gundam Extreme Versus is arguably one of the best Gundam games that Bandai Namco has released to this day. So I really wish that Gundam Extreme Versus is available on PC in any shape or form. So that's pretty much what I'm hoping to see from Bandai Namco. Now, next up, Capcom. Yeah, Capcom is as you can see the list. The Capcom list is actually quite a lot. A new Resident Evil game to be announced. Most likely Resident Evil 9, because the last Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 4 remake. So going how the cycle is I assume that they will release a they will announce a new Resident Evil game, which is Resident Evil 9. But at the same time, right, I don't mind if they announce another remake or some kind. It could be a 5 remake or a Code Veronica remake. I don't mind. But it's about time Capcom announce a new Resident Evil game. And then the next thing is a new Devil May Cry game. Now, I know Itsuno has already left Capcom, but here's the thing. Kamiya, who is the director for the first Devil May Cry game, is already back in Capcom. So, safe to assume that the Devil May Cry game is back in good hands. So I expect a new Devil May Cry game to be announced. It could be a remake of Devil May Cry 1, or they'll be making Devil May Cry 6. So we'll see how the situation is. Dino Crisis remake or remaster. Now, here's the thing. Dino Crisis, from what I understand, right, has only been available on the PlayStation 1, from what I understand, and it's never been available on any modern consoles in any shape or form. I do hope that Dino Crisis will be available in any modern console in any shape of some kind. And then we probably will be getting a teaser for Season 3 of Street Fighter 6. As for the characters that I kinda wanna see, there are 2 characters that I kinda wanna see in Season 3 of Street Fighter 6, which are Makoto and Sakura. So I do wanna see these 2 characters to be playable in Street Fighter 6. And then we'll probably be getting more gameplay footage for Onimusha Way of the Sword. And lastly, considering the fact that Capcom has announced a remastered version of Onimusha 1 and Onimusha 2, I really hope that they remaster Onimusha 3 in any shape or form of some kind. Because Onimusha 3, from what I understand, is probably the most popular Onimusha game, from what I understand. So I really hope that Onimusha 3 gets remastered in any shape or form. So that's pretty much the Capcom list. Next up is the Sega list. Now, last year's Game Awards, Sega has announced a new game titled Project Century for now. And Project Century is basically a Sega's rendition of Sleeping Dogs. So I do want to see more information, more gameplay on this Project Century. And then also I'll be expecting more real gameplay footage of the new Virtual Fighter game that Sega has announced during last year's the Game Awards, even though I'm not really into Virtual Fighter. But I'll be expecting gameplay footage of Virtual Fighter from Sega either in the State of Play or in Summer Games Fest. So that's pretty much what I'm expecting from Sega from now. And then Square Enix. There are 2 things that I personally want to see, but at the same time, there's one thing I kind of expect them to announce at the same freaking time, considering the fact that the anniversary is around the corner. Now, first off, I want to see a remake or remaster of Parasite Eve, because that game has been in the PlayStation 1 for Lord knows how long, and it's one of those very few games that has never been available on any modern console of some kind. So Square Enix, please, for the love of mankind, remake or at least remaster Parasite Eve, because I love that game. I really love that game. It may have some flaws, but I really love Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve 1 to be precise. And of course, if this game gets remade, pretty much everyone, every old heads including myself, will lose their goddamn minds, which is Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger has been is arguably one of the best RPG game of all freaking time. So it'll be nice if this game gets a remake of some kind. And lastly, from Square Enix, I probably will be expecting a remake or remaster of Final Fantasy IX, considering the fact that they will be having their 25th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, in 1 month time. And as a matter of fact, right, Square Enix has been dropping new official arts of Final Fantasy IX on their official social media, as a matter of fact. So I'll be expecting a remake or a remaster of Final Fantasy IX from Square Enix in any shape or form of some kind. And then I think that's pretty much what I'll be expecting from Square Enix. Of course, I'll be expecting some news on Honkai Star Rail and Zero Zero. But here's the thing, I didn't see any Hoyoverse logo in the Summer Games Fest. So there's a possibility that Hoyoverse might be missing out on Summer Games Fest. But I'm not really sure whether they'll be announcing on any stuff on State of Play, Xbox and Nintendo Direct or not. So we'll just see whether they'll be making an announcement or not. So I'll just leave this place right over here. And then as for other company games, I want to see a new gameplay footage or any announcement of some kind from Naked Reigns Ananta. For those guys who know, Ananta is basically an anime version of GTA. And so far, when I watched the announced trailer, it looks so good. At the same time, it looks so ambitious, there's no way they could pull this off. So, I really want to see more gameplay footage or any announcement of some kind from Naked Reign. And as a matter of fact, it's been 5 months since they released their announced trailer, so I expect more stuff from Ananta. And then other stuff is anything from Tides of Annihilation. I'll be hopefully they will Phantom Blade Zero will be announcing a release date of some kind, and then hopefully older God of War games get a PC version of some kind, and then hopefully we'll be seeing more Wolverine gameplay footage, because it's been like what, 3 years since they announced a Wolverine game, but we have not heard anything from ever since from Marvel, or I believe it was I forgot what's the name of the company that made the Marvel, the Spider-Man game. But anyway, it's been 3 years since we heard anything from Wolverine, so hopefully we get something this week. And then there's a possibility we'll be getting a Andy teaser for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And lastly, probably more gameplay footage or announcement for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. So that's pretty much it for the for what I'm expecting for Summer Game Fest and or State of Play. Oh, and by the way, just so you guys know, I cannot scream my lungs out in case if there's any shocking announcement or some kind, because it's 5:01. Sorry, it's 5:01 a.m. right over here. But anyway, PlayStation, me waking my ass up at 5 a.m. in the morning better be worth it, man. Otherwise, I will be absolutely livid. This better be worth it. Oh, okay. Project Century? Is he a new Sega game? Oh dear, I might have to mute the music. Okay, I have to mute the music already. Yep, I definitely have to mute the music already. Yep, Lumines Arise. Cool. But I have to mute the music already. For PS5 and VR, okay.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
ディレクターの石原隆です。Lumines Arise のトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。Lumines Arise はバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
Yeah, I definitely have to mute that out.
テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人は分かると思いますが、Lumines Arise はただのパズルゲームではありません。
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
What comes after dreaming?
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
What the hell is this?
Life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
What is this?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up?
I am DI03367. They are Pragmata.
Hang on a second.
Wait just a minute.
Name or something?
A new Capcom game?
I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize?
Oh no.
Us?
This better not be what I think it is.
What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols.
This better not be what I think it is.
Okay. Look,
Oh
how about
no!
we call
Oh
you
no!
Diana.
Hannah?
Here's the thing why I'm not. 2026! It's real! Oh my god! It's happening! People were literally joking about this game, and guess what? Capcom says it's happening.
What does that mean?
Oh no! Max's chat. Oh, Max 5 gift suck.
Romeo, stay with me. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Oh my god! Come to think of it, right? When was Pragmata announced? 2022? Oh my god! That was a good laugh. That was a good laugh. And apparently, Capcom knows. Is Pragmata a thing?
Wait, that's pretty
that,
Dead man.
apparently,
Dead man.
Capcom knows that the audience was wondering, is Pragmata a thing? And guess what? It's real! Oh. Okay. Another section where I might have to mute the music. This is the I have to mute the music. Ultra violent science fiction. Wait, what the? Romeo is a dead man.
Dead man. Coming 2026.
Cool.
Maybe.
Huh?
Huh?
That was Grandpa's
What do you mean,
voice.
maybe?
Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作ロミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですけどかっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していくそんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Whoa!
サクコ、どこ行くの？
I didn't expect this.
珍しいね。今は。
This is unexpected.
私も後から行くね。
But considering the fact that there will not be any announcement, any Konami announcement at Summer Games Fest, so okay, fair enough. Whoa! I didn't expect a silent announcement from Silent Hill F. Okay, cool. Better be more gameplay footage. Don't just show us cinematic, show us gameplay, Konami, please. Yes. Yes. Gameplay. This is what I want. Show us more gameplay. Show us how the main character deals with this creature. Show it. Yeah. Finally, gameplay. Oh my god. Oh my god. that feels uneasy. But yes, gameplay footage. Yes. I won't be expecting a release date, but if they announce a release date, I'll be shocked. Oh my god. This feels creepy. Yo. Okay, now I can understand why Australia banned this game. This feels creepy AF. Yo, she has a Naginata? Wow. Release date? This year? This year? Are you serious? Sorry. Whoa!
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
Holy hell!
We will track the
I didn't expect it to be this year.
Break its gates and exterminate the creatures that dwell within.
Right, what is this?
The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imagining.
Come to think of it, Silent Hill 2 was here last year, right?
Creatures born of pure darkness.
A new Silent Hill game after 1 year? Wow, Konami. But if they're releasing a new Silent Hill game this year, what's next for Konami after that? I come to curious.
With me! Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
To death destroys our castle. Bloodstained, the Scarlet engagement. Okay. Let me note that down.
So you've come, dogs of the church.
And I got a
right into the palm of my hand.
Okay, so far they are. Oh,
the visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
Digimon.
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Yeah, this was announced last year, by the way.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these
Or
anomalies.
was it early this year?
Probably a phase
I forgot.
electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
Whoa, an RPG like Digimon game?
Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected. Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
Oh, release date for Digimon Story. Cool. An RPG Digimon game. Cool. Oh, Square Enix. Studio 3?
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
What is this?
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone
Is this Final Fantasy Tactics? Oh my god!
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Final Fantasy Tactics! It's happening! It's happening! September 30th? Holy sh!
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to
so-
PS5 later this year.
Final Fantasy
We
Tactics.
hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version.
Max is
which
gonna be so
brings a
happy when he
faithful
sees
recreation
this.
of the 1997 original to modern
Max is gonna be
consoles.
so happy when he sees this.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, launches on
Launches on
PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
You better not tell me that this is only exclusive to
This next game is
PlayStation,
something
man.
really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just
What?
toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress.
Okay.
It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go.
The fuck?
You found it even without a map.
It's been a good.
Oh, good.
Definitely
A
check
good state
this
to
one
play.
out when it comes to PS5 on September
So
8th.
far, it's been a good state of play. I mean, there's Silent Hill F, there's Final Fantasy Tactics, but I just hope that Tactics will be available
Hirogami is a
on
unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco
PC as
Studios,
well.
Singapore.
because I do want to check out Tactics as well. As a
In
matter of
this
fact.
journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities.
And as a matter of fact, right, the only there is a
including
Tactics
Keeper
game that
Airplane,
I did check out when I was
Nimble Frog,
during college, which was
Party Armadillo,
the Game Boy
and
Advance
a
version of Final
powerful
Fantasy
ape.
Tactics. Let me check. What's the title?
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean.
It's called
The
Final
Hotshot
Fantasy
series
Tactics
has been in
Advance.
PlayStation
Yeah,
from
that's
the
the name
very
of the
beginning, and its
Game Boy
latest
Advance version
installment,
of
Everybody's Golf Hotshot
Final Fantasy Tactics.
boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world.
Yeah?
Each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Cool.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Oh!
Ninja
Gaiden
Gaiden
Ragebound
is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
I didn't mention this one.
From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Cool.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
In 2 months. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound will be in 2 months.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Okay, cool.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Digital Eclipse?
We knew pretty
Collection?
early on that the game was fun to play, people were excited about it.
A new game
the
collection?
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Mortal Kombat is getting another collection?
It became
Kenny?
something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat fatality.
We're showing
Kenny?
you a part of a world that is much larger.
Kenny?
There was no template to make the games. It's
Kenny?
a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that
Oh my god, I see Ed
is
Boon.
an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Oh my gosh, Kenny and Uncaged Games might be losing their goddamn minds right now. A Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection? Out of nowhere? Whoa! PlayStation designing their own light stick? Wow. They better not announce. Okay. Okay. Metal Gear Solid. This has to be yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Call it.
He's close. Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy.
Yeah. So that's 2 Konami game announcement from. I'm sorry.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
That's 2 Konami games in PlayStation.
You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter?
Which means, right,
Over here, go back to your own world.
if Konami is announcing stuff over here at State of Play, safe to assume that they won't announce anything at the Xbox game, the Xbox presentation. And yes, Apex game.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What? And more. Neat.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Go take more.
Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
This better not be samurai warriors or some kind.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Is this Nioh 3?
What makes a shogun?
Oh wait.
Here is my answer.
Is it a new Shogun game? Is this a new Shogun game? Because I'm not really familiar with Koei Tecmo games other than Dynasty Warriors and the Atelier series. Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's Nioh 3. I'm sorry. It's Nioh 3. I'm sorry.
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Next year.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作ニオー3を
Hey,
ついに
didn't I
発
see you
表させ
in
てい
the
ただきました。
the Digital Gaiden 4
本作のア
announcement?
クションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィー
Never
ルド
played
と
Nioh
なり、
game. I'm
探索や
sorry.
攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にア
Never
ップ
played
して
any
います。
new Nioh game.
本
Sorry.
日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思い
Wow,
ます。
they released a demo
2026年
today.
の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
And the game is releasing next year and they already announced a demo game. Holy crap.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me,
Alright,
it's all I've
still a
ever
play.
known.
It's been a good announcement so far. But nothing really mind-blowing for me at least. Nothing
I was
mind-blowing on
raised
my
in
end.
this city's shadow.
But Silent Hill F
Free to take whatever
announcing
I
a release
need
date was kind of surprising though, I would say this.
to survive.
But so far nothing mind-blowing. But the fact that Silent Hill F announced a release date and
This city hides many
Mode of
lost and
Combat getting
legendary
a
treasures
new collection.
locked away,
Final Fantasy Tactics
waiting
coming
to be
back in
found.
any shape or form.
waiting to be taken. But some treasures
And Pragmata being a real thing.
come with more trouble than others.
I thought I was dead.
He.
Who are you?
Legacy of Shadows VR. Alright. Next.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosing?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happened with another Tidewalker.
This better not be another VR game, I swear.
Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Ever since the Great Flood,
Can I
my dear planet,
can I just leave? Can I just leave?
Everything from us.
Because the moment I see the words multiplayer, I already lost interest. I'm sorry.
And it's up to you now to use that power.
This better not be some live action game or some kind.
This is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
This is definitely another live service game. I can foresee it. This is definitely another live service game. Okay.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce, the game director of Astro Bot. It's a
Hey,
pleasure to be back
hello
today to share
there.
more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astro Bot launched last September.
Congratulations of winning Game of the Year for Astro Bot, by the way.
Grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astro Bot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yote, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astro Bot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Good for you. Good for you, Team Asobi. Good for you. And wow, they're constantly updating their game as a matter of fact, free of charge. Okay, I have to mute the music. That's another one we have to mute the music. Another trailer where I have to mute the music. Because I do not want my channel to get copyright in any shape or form. I'm sorry. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I'm sorry I had to mute the music at certain at this section because I just want to play safe, okay? I do not want to get copyrighted. I do not want to get DMCA hell. This is what happens when you react to live game presentations from PlayStation, Xbox, Summer Games Fest, and Nintendo. Wait, Nintendo, you're safe. Nintendo, you're safe. But for PlayStation, Xbox, and Summer Games Fest, you gotta do some editing work. We have to get rid of the music that you deem it as DMCA that might get your channel copyrighted. Whatever. Next. Please throw a mind-blowing announcement already. say it's gonna be a 40-minute state of play, and it's already been like what 36-ish minutes. I don't know, man, because I'm watching this live, just so you know. I'm watching this live 4K. Sword of the Sea. Okay. Next.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and The Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos.
A multiplayer game by Remedy Entertainment.
Fun in short bursts or deep dives.
The dudes that
FBC
make
Firebreak launches day one
Alan Wake
in the
1
game
and Alan Wake
catalog
2.
on June 17th.
And Max Payne.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Cool.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US.
Okay. Cool.
Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Which are?
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3
OG
will arrive
RE2
later
and
this
OG
summer in the
RE3.
Classics catalog.
Cool.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th.
Okay. I think it's about time
Days of
you...
Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software.
I think it's
and
about time you
hardware,
announce a
and
new
more.
Resident Evil game or some
Visit
kind
PlayStation
already.
Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope
Maybe
to
not.
save him. He watched them
Maybe
fall,
not.
then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand
The James
tour
Bond
of
game.
every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
The James Bond game.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Whoa. Bond looks young over here.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
You?
So you shouldn't have.
Did he go for?
Whoa. We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Whoa. 009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Of course, it ain't a James Bond without the Aston Martin. It ain't a James Bond without the Aston Martin. It ain't a James Bond without his gadget watch.
Headhunting.
And of course, it ain't a James Bond without the hot chicks. Yeah, I'm getting James Bond. Yeah, they nailed the James Bond vibes in this game, that's for sure. They already announced the title on social media, as a matter of fact. Oh dear.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Ooh, next year. Right. I mean, he's got the looks. That's for sure. This bit.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status.
Yeah, I kind of think we've never seen a young James Bond, as a matter of fact.
And dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
I gotta say, looks good. There's slight bits of gameplay footage in there, as a matter of fact, but looks good. Oh, PlayStation's. Oh, Ghost of Yotei. Okay, it's coming out this year, I believe. I believe it's coming out early this year. I'm pretty sure they already announced a release date of some kind, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing they're wrapping this up with Ghost of Yotei.
You're still with me?
Buddy, the details though. Gameplay deep dive coming in July. Okay. More stuff from PlayStation. Axis? I hear Nakamura Yuichi's voice. Marvel games? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's Miss Marvel. A Marvel game made by Axis? That's Yamadera Koichi. Okay, that's Konishi Katsuyuki as Ghost Rider. Doom. Doctor Doom. Tawashiro Miyuki as Storm. Oh my gosh, man, my 4v4? What the hell? 4v4? Are you serious? How is this doable? How is this doable?
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Oh my god! Marvel shook hands with Axis to make a new fighting game. Oh my god! Wait, what? Pause? Rewind? What? Hello? Yokohama, Japan. What's going on?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
I wonder who voices Iron Man though.
The inspiration
But still,
for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like
it's technically a Marvel game, right?
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea.
It's technically a Marvel game, right?
About approaching a company like Arc
but the
System
fact that Axis is handling a new Marvel fighting game
to do this really great collaboration, would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring.
So this is what Axis has been cooking for the past few years.
ぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上、これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
Yeah, a 4v4 fighting game. How in the blue hell do you pull that off?
Expectations of here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was
because so far there has never been a 4v4 game other than King of Fighters.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Yeah, Iron Man looks different.
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house, and the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan.
They
to the
even put
world,
Miss
and really
Marvel
trying to
in this
take
game as a
not just
matter
the
of
IP,
fact.
but gameplay mechanics, and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring
And I'm
that
kind of
to
glad they
the
did
global
that because
platform.
I feel like Miss
特別な
Marvel,
ところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ
Miss
本当
Marvel
にやっぱり
got
強調すべきは、
her
まあ
series
格闘
is
ゲ
kind
ー
of
ム
good, even though I
の
haven't
チ
watched
ー
it,
ム
but
バトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に
I
意
feel
欲
like
的
she
で挑戦的な
being
ところだという
misused
とこ
in
ろ
the
と、
When
Marvel
Art looks at
Cinematic
these Marvel
Universe.
characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics. And
And I
adding
heard
in
that she kind of
what is
carried
that pop? What is gonna
the
be something
one
that's
Marvel
different?
movie as a matter of fact.
Up
from what I
until
heard.
now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found
Yeah,
a lot of
how on
unique and
earth do you
fun
put a
ways
4v4
to
tag
change up the gameplay
game?
that I think players
Like,
are going
how
to be
in
very
the hell
excited
do you
to see.
do that?
まあ今回4対4という、まあ、革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you can either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think
Wait,
a lot of people
so
thought this
how does
day
the
would be
live
here,
bar
would
works
come.
if that's the case?
You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with
How
all
does
the
the
fans
live
out
bar
there.
works?
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience
Do
this
they-
level of production.
Is it
and
like
it's just a
O3
dream to even
where
be working with
all
these
4
two great
characters
partners.
share the
そ
same
れは
live
決して
bar?
ビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、それぞれの強い思いの中で
Yeah,
このタイトルを
I
成
have
功させよう、
questions.
いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this.
I know
and,
it's just an
I think we really
announcement,
are
but
gonna make something
they
magical
initially
here.
announced this,
この
but
タ
I
イ
have
ト
a
ル
lot
で
of
すね
questions in
ま
my
だま
head
だ開発
already.
途中ではありますが続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますしキャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
But still, a Marvel game made by Arc System Works is pretty insane. Like, holy crap. And I'm happy if they're wrapping this up with that announcement.
You're still with me?
Whoa. Okay, they're done. They're pretty much done. I think they're pretty much done with all of the announcements.
Seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the state of play. Wow. They ended it with a bang. Pretty solid state of play, I would say this. A pretty solid state of play. I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, I would rate it. Pretty a pretty solid state of play, I would say this. A pretty solid state of play. A new Marvel game, Silent Hill F, Nioh FF Tactics, the new 00 game. Yeah, and then Mortal Kombat is getting a new collection of some kind. Yeah, this is a pretty solid state of play. 8 out of 10.